Shiloh decided that I would be the teacher for all the DoD children.
All of them?
It's like an old-fashioned schoolhouse, all the kids of all ages. So he sent me to college to get my degree. He knew I was so loyal to him that he could trust me to study away from the group. I think it was his ego, that he couldn't imagine I would find anything in the world more interesting than him.
Well, clearly he underestimated you.
With just a small bit of distance, I began to see Dawn of Day for what it was.
Just so I can get a sense of the scope, how big a community is Dawn of Day?
It's not huge yet, but it's not tiny. And Shiloh has plans to expand. Ideally, he wants to raise his followers from the ground up.
You mean like from birth?
I mean, don't get me wrong, he'll welcome anybody he can mold. But young people.
Runaways.
Homeless teens, especially pregnant homeless teens, women running from their husbands, anyone who can bring a child into the fold.
So they can be raised in the cult.
I couldn't be a part of it. I couldn't teach innocent children to admire Shiloh, to follow him and trust him. And then when I found out I was pregnant, I knew I had to get away.
How did you manage it?
I started auditing a class. Child development. Auditing meant that he wouldn't get charged for it and that it wouldn't show up on my transcript. I was just observing.
Good way to cover your tracks.
I used that class as a cover to move my belongings out of the DoD compound and into a storage locker. Then, one day, I left like I usually did and then never went back. I couldn't let Shiloh find me. I couldn't sentence my child to a lifetime in his prison.
Hey, look at me. You are safe. All right, Shiloh's gone.
He'll be back. And now that he knows where I am, he won't let up.
He may know where you are, but now I know who he is. And so will the whole PD.
Please don't tell anyone. You will only make things worse.
No names, no specifics, but we can be on alert just in case he's hurting anyone else.
There is no just in case. All he does is hurt people.
Then I'll have to put a stop to it, now that I know what he's capable
We
of.
haven't even scratched the surface of what he's capable of. You don't understand how he works, Chase. He gets people to talk, to tell him things. And I'm terrified that somehow, somewhere, I missed something and now he'll find out about the baby.
You put the baby up for adoption. All right, legally, he has no claims on the baby.
Do you think that matters? Because it doesn't. Certainly not to him. Shiloh only plays by his rules and he decides what's rightfully his. Which is why I have to leave town and not look back. I am so sorry.
Willow, from what you're saying, won't you just keep coming? Now, I will be here to protect you and to watch out for you, and I'll be here every step of the way, I promise you.
It's not like I want to leave. I have to.
Just please stay. Stay in Port Charles and let me protect you.